Welcome back to the series Why Parents Ghost You, where I break down real conversations between parents and dance studios and show you exactly where the enrollment slipped and how to fix it. So the conversation we're reviewing today is going to be a studio that's running a 6-week mini session in the winter, and you can see here the parent has immediately responded to the first automated follow-up, letting them know that they're interested in the schedule and the pricing. All things are looking good so far. Then we see here the studio jumps in to respond and greets the parent, and then immediately starts making options that are not available in the mini session. This is where you're already creating a lot of confusion with the parent who's expecting to hear more about the mini session. If you're not following and making offers that are aligned with what you're advertising, this is immediately going to be strike one with creating too much friction and confusion for the parent. Let's see what happens next. Now you can see the parent is already asking questions. They're unsure. Are the mini sessions the same as regular classes? What's the difference? Here's my daughter's age. She's never danced before, but she loves to do it. Here is a clueless parent and an opportunity for a dance studio to help them make an easy decision. Now, the studio is mentioning that they do offer trials for enrollments, but for the mini session, that pretty much acts as an introduction for a new dance beginner. I think there's some opportunity here to explain a little bit more about the mini session and how this is designed to be a perfect introduction for a new dancer. So that way they can build confidence and skills of the foundations over the course of the 6 weeks. But we're still creating confusion because we're talking about two completely different things and haven't clarified what the difference is yet. So now the parent is just explaining that they're so new to this and that they would like to do a trial before making any decisions. And then we see the common response that many dance studios leave. That sounds great, or let me know. Now the power has shifted and you're in the waiting game. You can see here another check-in happened to ask if they're still interested in the dance program. And then crickets, a call, another text, and still no responses. This is what happens far too often. A quick simple fix in this scenario would be just to keep the conversation focused on the trial. Acknowledge, hey, yeah, there's a couple different paths for your child, but I recommend moving forward with a free trial class to see if it's a good fit, and then we can explain it more clearly to you in person. If you keep the conversation focused on a single track, it reduces the ability of parents needing to think it over. I would doubt that offering and sticking with a free trial is anything that really needs to be considered over with a spouse, and just positions a low-risk way for the mom to make a decision on her own to bring a child over for a free class. It's harmless. And then she's gonna walk back home equipped with clear information on whether the mini session or the long-term season is a better fit. And that's a simple fix to do to get parents to stop ghosting you and follow through with a trial and getting more enrollments for your studio. Follow for a lot more tips like this.